I'm locking myself in my room. I'm going to be grounded. Like when you're a kid and when you get grounded, once a week I'm going to ground myself in my room. But it's just going to be me sort of ranting and rambling. Why did so many kids do karate growing up? What were they training for? Why are you not doing soccer? If you walked into a first grade classroom, 30% of those kids are doing karate. Not only doing karate, but they're a black belt. They're a multiple degree black belt, which raises a little bit of skepticism on my end as to how advanced they are in terms of fighting. I'm thinking they got ninja stars in there. I'm thinking we have 30% trained assassins in my first grade class. And now I feel like no one uses it. You know, if you see a fight online, no one's pulling out karate moves. And I know that some of these people in the fight, they are trained in karate. So what's holding you back? So what's holding you back from using karate moves in a street fight? I did karate for 4 days with my brother Kyle, and then we quit. And guess what? Haven't been jumped ever once. If I was getting in a fight with someone and then I pulled out karate moves, I feel like that would end the fight for different reasons. Like if you are about to get in a fight and then someone goes down into that, you're probably fine. I think you're probably fine. I think you're going to win the fight. The risk reward of fireworks doesn't really add up for me, in my opinion. Because like how often do you hear about like a positive fireworks story? No one's ever gaining a hand, I'll tell you that. No, it's always drastically life-changing fireworks stories. It's never like that fireworks show changed my life. It's unlike anyone I've ever seen before. Sure, he lost his hand, but day after 4th of July, many people are much worse at counting on their hands. I imagine ring sales go down as well. I don't have the stats, I don't have the numbers, but I'm willing to bet that the majority of people who blow their hand off doing fireworks continue to set fireworks. Because I think that's just a type of personality. I feel like that's something you're born with. I don't think that's something that the desire to be the guy rallies the group to set off. They also probably brought the fireworks to the place. I think that says a lot about you if you were the guy that does the setting off of the fireworks at like a tiny party. Like a party's going fine, and then you're just like, you know what this needs? Explosives. A lot of explosives. Explosives that are not contained well. And sometimes they tip over and shoot a missile into the crowd. You know, small children at a party, and then like a 40-year-old dad is setting off fireworks, and then it tips over, and then he's just launching missiles at these like toddlers. That's America. That's my country, and I'm proud to say that. It would be an honor for my child hand to be blown off by a firework. I personally don't really get the allure of fireworks. Because like we have cooler stuff. Like you see these drone shows? That's cool. It'll be like a guy's face. Like that's so much cooler than just blowing stuff up in the sky. Well, now that I say it, to be honest, that sounds cooler. Fireworks are to humans as red laser pointers are to cats. Yeah, Michael's good. Fireworks. Yep, that's gonna be fireworks, right? No, I don't think that's the finale. Guys, this is the finale. No, it's not the finale. Is that the finale? I'm not sure if it's the finale. It might be the finale. Oh, yeah, it's the finale. It is the No, I don't know if it's the finale, actually. The majority of the fireworks show is deciding whether it's the finale. I'm pretty sure 80% of the fireworks show is the finale. I've only heard finale used in the context of fireworks. Are fireworks Italian? I love stuff that just reminds us that we're human, you know, because why do we like fireworks? It's bright, it's loud, and it's colorful. Same reasons Cocomelon's popular. We are toddlers. We are grown-up toddlers. People that hunt confuse me. Because like you're bragging about taking down a deer with a rifle. Did the deer have a rifle? Because if the deer fought back, then I'm hooked. Like, oh look, man, I smashed this vase on the floor. Did the vase have a rifle? Like the vase couldn't fight back. I don't care. I don't care if you just shot a wall. If the vase could fight back, then show me the pictures. If you wrestled the deer to the ground, then show me that. Show me that. I hope you got a video. That's what trail cams are for, I believe. What I'm saying, it wouldn't be the worst thing if we armed deer. No one's happy when you're owning a fish. It's just a burden. You're going on vacation, who's gonna watch the fish? We gotta get the neighbor to come over and feed the fish. We don't talk to the neighbor, now the neighbor's gotta come over and feed the fish. Also, I babysat a fish once and it died on my watch. Got a tumor. That was sad. First experience with death. They asked us to replace the fish. What does that tell you about you when you go, right? What's going to happen to you? They're going to try to replace you right away. It doesn't even do anything. It doesn't do anything. What is the appeal of a fish as a pet? Not interested. Can't pet it. Scaly. Yuck. If your dog's scaly, don't bring your dog over here. Getting banned from the dog park if you have a scaly dog. It's just in that tank, depressed, doesn't have a job. You can't take it to like a fish pound. Like dogs, when you go on vacation, you can bring it to a place. You can't do that with fish because no one cares about fish. They're not important. You can't, if you hurt a dog in a movie, you lose the audience immediately. You could blow up 1,000 fish on camera and it would be PG. It would still be PG. Which is why I do that in almost everything I shoot. I like to blow up 1,000 fish right off the bat, just to set the tone. No animals were hurt in the making of this film, but 1,000 fish were blown up. Fish are so not valuable as a species, and I hope no fish are watching this, excuse my language. Fish are so not valuable as a species that they just give them out. At the fair, when I was a kid, I was just playing a game. It was like a ring toss or something. I won a fish. They gave me a live animal. They gave me a live animal as a prize. You can't do that with a dog. Can you imagine if you just got it? But with the fish, they're like, oh, we don't care. We don't care if it dies. We don't care what happens to this. Yeah, you can do it. Just do whatever you want. It's in a bag. It's in a sandwich bag. Can you imagine if you were in a sandwich bag? That would be too small for a human to be in. Also, I would be so annoyed as my parents if I came home from the fair with a live animal. Because now we gotta get a tank. You gotta name it something dumb. That was rude. That was rude. I'm sorry, Jeter. My fish was named Jeter. After Derek Jeter, who is still alive. Not the fish, the guy. Also, like, yeah, their life expectancy is 2 weeks, but you always get the Jimmy Carter of fish. You know, that thing's running Ironmans or something. I don't know what it's doing. Just doing blood transfusions? How's that thing staying alive? They tell you the fish is gonna be gone in a week and then the fish outlives you. The fish doesn't become a member of your life. It becomes a burden on your family for the duration of your life. Justice for fish. And then nobody's investing in a proper tank. So you just got this Jimmy Carter fish living in probably a vase and it's just depressed as hell. You don't want it. It doesn't want to be there. It should be in the ocean. It should be in the ocean like your dog. Your birthday is not a week long. Your birthday is a single day. It is not a week long. You're not coming up on your birth month. No, I'm so excited for my birth month. Oh, are you talking about April? You're talking about the month of April. It's called April. It's called April. It's not called your birth month. It's fine to celebrate yourself. That's fine. Where I get peeved is when people are trying to use their birth month to get me to do stuff. Like, oh, you got to come out. It's my birth year. No, you got 24 hours to... I'll do something within your 24 hours. Oh, what, now you own April? Colonizer mindset, problematic. To the people that repost birthday stories for themselves on their story, you're so thirsty. We can see through that. I will not wish someone a happy birthday if I see that they have reposted their own birthday wishes on their story, because you know that they're looking for it. On your birthday, finding out who wishes you happy birthday and who doesn't, that's brutal. Because like you'll have, you know, Sam K coming out of the woodwork from first grade being like, happy birthday. And you're like, wow, that's great. And then your best friend of 9 years texts you at 11:57. You view those bears when they see like a rock camera in Antarctica? I hate my birthday is so stressful. I don't want anyone to know it's my birthday. Ideal birthday for me. No one knows. No one finds out about it. We go to a restaurant and nobody sings to me. I just would like to not have anyone know about my birthday, because then it becomes a show. I didn't earn my birthday. I don't know if this is a healthy mindset, but this is what I got going on up there. And it's just that I didn't do anything to earn this celebration. It's just, I just survived. If I did something worth celebrating, then sure, let's celebrate the day. But I'm just there. I don't want all the attention. I don't want all these eyes on me. Why are you looking at me? I'll have to pull out my karate moves from my 4 days of karate. If I'm talking about a song and I tell you the song and then you say, how does it go? The last thing I want to do right now is sing the song a cappella to you. I'll just tell you I don't know how it goes. I know very well how it goes. I know perfectly well how it goes, but I'm not gonna sing a cappella. Oh, how does it go? I'm not singing a cappella. I'm not doing that. You're not tricking me, because I know you're recording, and then you're gonna use that, and then you're gonna get signed with my voice. I know the game. I know how Hollywood works. No smells stick with you like a bonfire or Moe's Southwest Grill. You walk into that place, it's not, that stench it's locking on. It's locking onto your body. I would go to Moe's in high school and I would come home, whole house smelled like Moe's. You can't get it, you gotta burn the clothes. What are they putting in their food that makes it smell so strongly? How do you work there? How are you an employee of Moe's? Because you're essentially turned into a walking candle, I imagine. You're a human candle. And then also bonfires. Those things stick with you. It always hits you in the shower. You don't get it until you're in the shower and then you're just like, oh, I was at a bonfire. There's nothing better than sitting at a bonfire, wind direction changes, you just get blasted with that smoke, that sweet, sweet smoke just hitting you straight in the eyes for about the duration of the time you're there. And you don't move. I've never been the guy to stoke the fire at the bonfire. Same guy as the person who blows their fingers off. We're building something here. If you take pictures of me at a thing, and can you send me the pictures? I don't want to have to chase you down for the pictures, because now I feel like a dork. I feel like an idiot. If you have a digital camera and you're at an event, we're in a group. First of all, thank you. You're a trooper, you're a hero, because nobody else is doing that, because it really takes you out of the night. You got to you become a paid photographer without the pay. However, I want to see the photos, but I don't want to ask to see the photo. It's one of those things where you don't want to have to say it. I went abroad in college, and one of my friends, Noah, had a camera everywhere we went. Haven't seen a single photo. The camera may not have been on the entire time. I saw him taking them. He's got them in a vault somewhere. I gotta buy the rights to him. Is that what I gotta do? I gotta buy these photos off you? I don't think I'm ever gonna see him. And I don't think I'll ask for him. And is that partially on me? It's tough to say. It's tough to say with that sort of thing. A couple things I want to get going again. First of all, let's just start saying our age as well as the quarter that we are. Because when you're a kid, if someone asks your age, I'm 7 3/4. Guess what? I'm 23 3/4. No, dude, you're gonna love your late 23s, man. Your late 23s are so much better than your earlier 23s. It's more precise. Also, it means more because I have such a higher grasp on what fractions are than when I was 7. We could do eighths. We could do twelfths. We could do 12. Honestly, that's probably better. That's probably better to do out of 12. Well, scrap it. Back to the drawing board. Another thing, light up shoes. Light up shoes. Why would that not be standard, if anything? If we are in a natural disaster and all the power's gone out, do your shoes go out? No, that's what I thought. They don't go out. Heelys. Why was that also not made commonplace? I was not allowed to use Heelys because they were so dangerous. Allegedly, I don't know a single person that sustained a major Heely injury. Another one, asking your friend's parents if your friend can play. Hey man, is Michael gonna come out with us tonight? No, because I haven't called his home phone and talked and had a very awkward and stilted conversation with his mother, and then asked permission of his mother if can Michael come play. So we're gonna start doing that again. We're gonna do play dates. Play dates are coming back. 2 out. What else I like about play dates? Very structured. Can you come over from 11 to 1? People say, can you come over at 11? That could mean anything. They could start squatting at your house 4 years later down the road. You're going, wow, I should have set parameters. I should have set a guideline. We're gonna say exactly when they should leave. So then you got a hard out. Also, your mom and dad should come when they hang out. Why is hair and food so gross? Like hair is on my head. Hair on my head? Fine. Good even, some would say. Hair on the table? Little gross. Yuck. Hair on my food? Burn the restaurant down. Burn down the restaurant. Meal over. That's a wrap. We're leaving. I don't finish the meal. It's fine. It's just hair. It's just hair. It's like I react like there's a rat in my food. Honestly, I probably have the same reaction if there was a live rat in my food as if there was hair. No, you're being a little dramatic, Ryan. Learning for the sake of learning is cool. I didn't know that you could do this, and now that I'm out of school, the other day I watched a 30-minute video about time because I wanted to educate myself. I would never do that in school. reading books, assigned books. You kidding me? No, I'm not going to spark notes it. But they're good books. I guess there's a reason. You can't tell these kids what to do because they're not going to like it. I'm doing all the education years after it was mandated. I'm going back, I'm reading the required books. I watched a documentary about Rome the other day by choice. I could pick between a movie and a documentary about Rome, and I chose the documentary, and I'll do it again. I think I'm going to become interested in history as time goes on, and I think that's just something that happens to guys, and that's fine. And I'm not going to fight it because I know it's natural. I'm going to start knowing statistics. I'm excited about that. I'll probably learn about the war. I will not collect memorabilia. I think that's weird. Like, why do you have a full military regalia in your closet? You were not in the military. Why do you own that? Police sirens and songs should be illegal. They don't add anything. They just make me pull over the car. That shouldn't be allowed. That's like if they just put the EMS, if they put in like the National Emergency Services alert into a song, I'd just be like, why are we doing that? Why you can't just, that triggers a response. That's like the Apple alarm. It makes you go. Also, we gotta stop having 10 seconds of silence at the end of your song. Because now, like, I'm in a car with someone, I have music on because I don't want it to be awkward. Now there's just 10 seconds of silence where we're just sitting in silence. So then what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to I gotta talk? Because then I'm in the car with this person that I barely know. They just got in my car. I said, yeah, I could give you a ride. No, but if I'm in the car with one of my friends or something, and then it's fine to not talk, but like, we weren't talking because there was music, and now there's a 10-second lull. And I feel like I need to start up conversation, or I start singing. It just makes it very awkward. Now I'm listening to my own heart. I can hear my own heart beating. I don't like that. Has anyone ever had a saltine cracker outside the context of throwing up? I didn't know that was an option to have them outside of that. I'd only have them when I throw up. I would exclusively have them post throw up. I almost looked at them as medicine. And the packaging is very medicinal, right? They taste pretty good. I think that's just a bad example of PR and a bad example of marketing. Because if it helps you on an empty stomach after you throw up, you don't tell the people that, because now it has essentially become, to me, I just associate throwing up with saltine crackers. What happened to double clicking? You don't have to double click anymore. Now it's a single click that's too accidental. There's too much opportunity for injury. With a double click is so intentional. I want to click that. A single click, oh, by mistake, your laptop's on fire because you just downloaded a virus. That's how easily it happens. That's happened to me 1,000 times. Where did the intention go from surfing the web? Surfing the web, that's cool, right? We don't say surfing the web anymore. No, oh, I'm doom scrolling. I'm on my phone for 8 hours a day doom scrolling. No, I'm surfing the web. My screen time is 10 hours because I was busy carving up the web for 10 hours. So it was productive, and it was also, additionally, it was cool. Not only was it productive, but it's aesthetically cool because I'm surfing. Mom. Oh, I haven't moved in 3 hours because I'm busy carving up the internet. Also, www, that you had to put that before websites. Now you got like HTTPS. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh man, I remember when I found out that you didn't have to do www. That changed. That rocked my world. There should be one movie at a time on Netflix. When I go on a streaming service, the majority of my time is spent browsing. More often than not, I leave without picking something. Like, I'm treating it like social media. Like, I'm just browsing. There's too many options. I should log into Netflix. You're watching Knives Out. That's what I don't want. Too bad you're watching Knives Out. Okay, buddy, I don't care if it's your 12th time. There's like the My List feature. I got like 70 things on there. I haven't watched a single one. I just reset when I go into the app. I'm like, I don't trespass me. I don't trespass me in my taste. I've changed. I don't want to watch any one of the many options that I've selected already. Netflix should have one option. It just goes right into it. No selection process whatsoever. Just starts. We're watching Gilmore Girls. You can't pause it, can't exit. Oh, what are we watching? I guess we're watching Peaky Blinders. Thank you, Netflix. The movie starts, can't exit the app, takes my phone away. No food, no drink. Tases you if you fall asleep. That's for the with ads package. That's my pitch for the Netflix with ads package. Instead of ads, if you look at your phone, you get tased, which is good. I'm just gambling when I pick movies. I give it 5 seconds to impress me. I give a movie 5 seconds, where that is the state of my attention span. If it doesn't make me laugh, cry, and smile all in the first 5 seconds, then it's not art. Water slides look unfinished. Next time you go to a water park, look at the water slide. It looks like it's from like the Industrial Revolution. Why can I see the screws? Like I'm looking at the water slide. I can see the structural defects. I'm no engineer, but like I see that the water slide is not connected to the ground there. Like, why wouldn't they dress it up or something? Like, if you'd never been to a water park and you saw a water slide, you'd be like, oh, they're building a water slide. When is the water slide done? It's done. That is the final state. Haven't had a run-in with a spider in a while. I'm expecting one, but you know, it's been some time. Undefeated. I'm undefeated. Do you know how pissed I would be if a spider picked me up in a cup and slid a paper under me and put me outside? I'd be so pissed. I'd be so pissed. I probably wouldn't talk to that spider for weeks, if that. Not invited to any of my future events, spider. I can tolerate lactose, and I could as a kid, and I can now. What's that about? Everyone always said, "Oh, you know, enjoy it while it lasts." I'm still enjoying it. I could drink milk right now. I could drink it right now, and I'd be fine. Can you say the same? Probably not. I bet you can't. Sleep vape nebulizer, C vape. It's a C vape, so it gets you your vape while you're asleep, and it prevents you from snoring. Left-handed people, you're still keeping that up? We're still pretending? I thought that would be one of those sort of things that after maybe you go through puberty, or maybe like after you graduate elementary school, we drop the facade. It's all for attention, and it's obvious. You can't find Dippin Dots in real life. There aren't stores. You have to just stumble upon them. They're only at like AAA baseball games and mall kiosks. From a marketing perspective, why are you just in like AAA baseball games and at the mall? It's not like people don't like them. Like, they're cool, they're interesting, they're an interesting thing to eat. But it's like, why do I have to go to the zoo to get... It's odd. Like, if I was like, I love Italian food, but I have to go to the airport to get Italian food, I just wouldn't get Italian food, which is what happens with Dippin' Dots. The leadership at Dippin' Dot, what are you doing? You were poised to take over. You could have taken over the ice cream industry for the upcoming generation, and you just chose not to. You ever sneeze into a tissue? It's really good. Everyone's blown their nose into a tissue, but you ever been so prepared for a sneeze that you sneeze into the tissue? That just feels like you're doing life right. That's awesome. I like that a lot. I like doing that. That's my perfect birthday, sneezing into a tissue. As this goes on, we'll probably do like more segments and stuff. We'll get you guys involved. We'll get the... Like, if you guys want to like comment, I'd love to give advice. But yeah, I don't know what this is going to become. I'm going to do it weekly. This is Ep 1 of many. All right, well, I'll see you next week then. I guess I'll see you next week. That's that. A lot of people said this TV was too big when I got it. This is me for size.